could swear there was something in one of the elevator shafts. It's a lower shaft, I think. No, you can run through one of the... Yeah, I remember this. This opens something up. Crap. How did you get up here? Hmm. I think... Oh yeah, there's a second. There just happens to be a second tube. Yeah, I don't know how to get into the other tube, but I'm gonna need to do that at some point. I think that's one of the pillars. Or... Hold on, I think this actually is another case where there's tubes. Shit. God damn it. I have no idea what I'm like looking for here, so like I'm struggling. Oh, here's something. Hmm. I don't know if I should have done that, but... Yeah, you can swim out here, I think. Here we go. Now I don't need to do all this goofy shit. I can just boost all up. Pro strats. So I have two... I'm pretty sure I have two of the pillars activated so far. Or... Well, I thought this is something. Oh, this is it. This is the thing. I don't know how to get in here, but this is the thing. Yeah. This is the big deal shit. I don't know where this takes me, though. Oh, right. There's more shit here, too. But I can't get in because of something. Oh, no, I think it's weird. This allows me to just get back in. I'm gonna not do that yet. Let's head in. This is the big deal shit. I believe it kills you at some point. 0. Yeah, so I need to find a place to save. Yeah, right. Oh, right. It does give you a map. That's true. That's why it wasn't on the map, right. So if you go through a particular spot... Oh, and the keys too, yeah. Yeah, that's what it was. I need all 4 of the keys here. I don't have them yet. Right. So I can't do that yet. Oh yeah, this is where there was that one switch. Which was like, here. Yeah, here we go. I'm not sure what it opened, if it was this one or that one. Was it this one? No. Yeah, I need to go back and follow. Okay. How did I ever get to the bottom of this? Hook shot to drop down below. Oh, like this, or... this. Yeah, I remember now. I think that's the music player. I'm not sure if I've ever done this. Oh, it keeps going. I wonder if it's saved. Alright, so there's the music player, which I don't think I've ever gotten ever. That's 2909. It's one to the left. Yeah, I couldn't get through this because I didn't have the dash booster. And this is the boss. This is the boss brush that I don't think I can even do yet. Because there's like 1 or 2 more bosses I haven't done yet. Yeah, I didn't have the dash for this. They are the sun, the moon, and the stars. Gaze at the one that is unlike the others. Gaze without hurry, without moving. So yeah, they tell you flat out. I forgot about all this. So, the sun, moon, and stars thing is all the way over here. Yeah, and then triple shot. So the sun and the moon, obviously. Stars, on the other hand, we just wait. I don't remember how long this takes, but I think they need to make it... It needs to be long enough to where, obviously, there's a distinction. Actually, honestly, the moon might be the one, because the stars, the sun and the stars are the same. There we go, yeah. And now we are at the funky business. So the first things first. Look out. Those orange spikes can destroy anything instantly. Yep. So the first thing would be to disable the security card. And now, I'm at least safe from that. Let's re-enable that. Now we're at like one of the couple hardest places in the game. And if I want to leave, I can. But let's head on in. Yeah. So this area is horrendously difficult. So if I hop on like this, It doesn't matter. Touch it, you die. So this is why you need that dash, the super dash, whatever, the dash booster X, because you need to basically do this sort of thing. And because there's ceiling spikes, you gotta be really careful. Because I mostly remember the cadence for getting through this, I might be fine. Almost. I spent so much time here on my first playthrough. Hey, weathering rooms. Oops. Gotta keep my height up. This is the only, like, I want to be the Bashi or Celeste style challenge I've ever wanted to do. Only because the game was just that cool. Well, Cave Story had a tricky one, but you could take hits. I don't remember there being any places that just insta-killed you, even before you, basically, as you get to the final boss, the super secret true ending. Alright, that part's done. Alright, everything here is so nasty. This is almost... Oh, you're right, because they did 128 damage or something like that. They did, like, all your HP. Shit. That's the last section right there. And then you do basically like a vertical, a very slow, tricky vertical spot. And then you're done. Oh, this is not just optional. This is like super secret, ridiculous shit. This is made by one of the same developers that did Noita, and they do some really ridiculous stuff. Alright, that portion is more or less conquered now. So this is probably one of the hardest areas in the game, if not like the hardest area. It's absolutely optional. It's very late. It's very confusing to even get here. Oh, I should have just double jumped to the end. That's literally the end of it. Then you fight a somewhat difficult boss. Oops. Almost messed that up. There's actually another ending out here, too. Now I'm getting impatient. But yeah, like doing this is the kind of the equivalent in Noita of getting like all like 28 cores or whatever. Or whatever they were. Orbs. Not cores. Or, you know, to be fair, there's even more optional stuff in Noita now. Alright. Oh, I almost touched. Then I panicked. Because I'm trying not to double jump, because I'll be at the end, even though my double jump's gonna reset anyway, so I don't know what I'm doing here. It didn't catch the input. Alright. Alright. I think you get solid ground here, yeah. Okay. Last bit. Alright. Alright. That went so much faster than last time. More of the alien language that I can't read yet. I don't know if there's a save, but I think taking the exit out from here will just take you back to the beginning, which I think I did the first time I did this. Yeah, and so it was something like you go one direction. Shit, I want to find a save point. Let me take a quick look and see if this guy mentions a save point. So take a look. So go left. So if I go right, it'll give me an ending. Hold on, let's see. They don't mention to save at all. Oh, perfect. Okay, so check this out. Yeah, there is a save. So if I go to the right, you get another ending. Notice how far we are away from the station. See it in the top right of the screen. Unable to recognize this area. No energy sources nearby. Is it trying to destroy me? Starve me out? Does it not know that I will stay functional just as long as it does? But perhaps it is trying to sacrifice itself. Useless. Eventually it will shut down, but I will endure on its databanks. And one day a source of energy will approach it. I can wait. The explorer never returned. The expedition was considered unsuccessful, and the station was left to drift on its own. Perhaps it will be found someday? And there we go. So that's yet another ending. Yeah, that takes me to 101% now. And notice now I have an eye instead of the station, and I'm trying to think of what else has changed. I think that's about it. But there's more. No, I don't want to. I don't want to view the intro. Shush. Okay. All right. So we are right in front of something. And once we move to the left, we will see it. Or I think I will, anyways. I think I haven't met the requirement for this. Oh yeah, the pillars. I have 2 of the 4 pillars activated. I gotta go get the pillars. Right. Crap. You know what that means? I'm gonna have to go back and do this anyways. I'm gonna do this a second time. This whole giant path again. That's what I forgot, yeah. Crap. Shit. Let's see. Damn it. Well, I did this once. We'll do it again. Yeah, so I literally... Whenever I do this again, I'm gonna have to go back and make that entire loop again. Yeah, there's the fake health. That drops you down to the beetle. Farther down the beetle fight. Oh yeah, there's a random thing over there too. Oh, I didn't realize you could just like skip. Oh, it was at the bottom. Right, okay, perfect. So here's one of the pillars. That's 3. And then there's like an extra thing that I don't know if I can ever get to or not. This being so cryptic is just great. I would like to get into that though, to just see this object. But I don't know if I can. I think it's just there just for looks or whatever. Maybe to get my attention because it's all random creatures and corpses and shit. $20, $10. So I'm missing one over here. So leave the room going right. Jump the green water, swim to the left. Ah, there was a water one. Here it is. I got it. No, it's George Melons. Which is, I think, somebody who helped with a game or something? Tester, maybe? So, those are all the pillars. Actually, how do you get out of here? Hold on. Here it is. Convenient teleporter. Go save. So now that all 4 of the pillars are unlocked, I gotta go do that terrible spike maze again. keep hitting the wrong button because it's like, I expect the fire button... Sometimes the fire button is the activate button, just not always. So, like, the dash button is sometimes not the dash button. Is not the cancel button. Sometimes it's the fire button. And in fact, sometimes the cancel button is the... well, I mean, it's the activate in this case. Alright, let's go wait. I think this is the mistake I made last time. Okay. Shouldn't be too difficult, right? Did it earlier. Halfway. Alright, now for the, like... Just gotta stick the landing spot. Okay. All right. Should be a... that, like, my heart just explodes on that one. Okay. All 4 pillars are activated. I should have, you know, paid attention and done them before doing this, but we're here. But, that is not the only difficult challenge we're in for. Right, it's only vulnerable. Right, I remember this now. It's only vulnerable for like little bits of time. Yeah, this boss is super freaking hard. Yeah, I get into the habit of hovering for this boss just because you eventually hit a point where you need to. Let's do 4 or 2. Right. Just fucking die, please. Just fucking die. Almost. Also, this gives me 4 characters of the alien language. I won't say what they are right away. But, the boss's name is in the alien language. Yeah, I think you have to dodge first. I think you can't damage the boss while he's flashing. It's bad RNG. Should be the last, like, well, I have 1 hit left. Last super tricky phase, but yeah. I'm trying to make sure that anytime when I can damage the boss, just like minimize the amount of risk I'm taking with here. And taking 2 from each of the projectiles is kind of fine. Should not have used my double jump. I need that. I never realized that thing followed you. Crap. I'm gonna take a hit here somewhere. Oh, I got it. He said, unbelievable. You tricked me. I'm not gonna advance the text. Or maybe inconceivable, I don't know. I was mashing. This won't end here. Alright, and I get one of the keys. You found a key. You've now taken 1 step. Yeah. Oh, also there's a thing to the left that's important as well. Yeah. Can't read this, but it is a whale. In fact, this is important. I really need to get to a safe spot instantly. Shit. Yeah. Sounds like something is broken down somewhere. Calculating source of tremors based on available data. Source somewhere in the lower parts of the underwater sector. I know exactly where I need to be. I need to not touch that. Yeah, this is where shit gets real. Okay, I'm good. Now I remember what that I needed to do in the underwater sector. The whale is important. You're going to see a bunch of those throughout the game now. So all the way down here, this is where I remember I was looking at earlier, trying to remember how to do this. And the red blocks were throwing me off. This is the thing that's opened up. Get this out of the way. So this should... Yeah, this is opened up now. Yeah, more strange underwater shit. Oh, yeah, this is timed. I can remember how to do this. You gotta go to the left. Okay, I remember now. I remember. This is, yeah. Let's get this out of the way first. Kill the enemies and shit. Fuck, I already ruined it. Oh, I don't need to actually dash through it. That's what's going on. Yeah, like you have to beat that out, and it's tricky. Oh, so close. It's gotta be a teensy bit faster and I'll get it. Shit, I already ruined it. That initial bit is kind of hard. I feel like there was an easier way to get in to do that initial bit. Crap, I already ruined it. Oh, you know what? I think these just boost you. Oh no, they boost you up. Okay, yeah, just hang on the right and then go like this. Yeah, I'm not going to be super precise with this. Got it, okay. I feel like I've been betrayed. They sealed the entrance to the outpost while I was away. We were planning on waiting there for the situation to die down. Cowardly, I know, but what else could we do? I know that there's still a fairly easy way of getting in, and it's in this sector. But whether I'm able to make it there or not is another question entirely. The trick is getting through the seal. The trick to getting through the seal is that the 8th row of the wall isn't as solid as it seems. We use the same trick when sealing up the part of the ruins where we found those writings. So it's probably, you know what, it's probably that other teleporter then. Which means the other teleporter is the one I was trying to get to. That I think I just needed the Dash Booster X for. Almost there. Wasn't there something to the left as well that I forgot about? No. There's still a wall there. So yeah, they say like 8th row, whatever that is, right? I'm not counting. Screw counting. I haven't received reports from the station for weeks now. Yeah, this is where I needed, basically just every upgrade to get in. Is this another one where it says no signal? No, yeah, I knew it was over here. The whole crew of this outpost has been working together on a single case for a while now. We recently got some samples and recordings from a relatively far away excavation site. Actually, that site could be considered an older sibling of our station Alpha here. These sites are far enough apart that there should be no overlap in the environments preserved in them. However, yeah, I'm going to peek my head in just to show you. I'm pretty sure the thing that I'm going to complain about is right here. Yeah. So notice the moment I shoot, or the moment I dash, I'm immediately shot. Here's some notes here. I've been able to study these weird creatures from afar. It seems that they react violently to strong bursts of energy in their vicinity. In fact, I got to see that firsthand when a guard tried to use their charge shot on one. I'm fairly sure trying to dash past them would be met with a similar response. So what they want you to do is turn off the Dash Booster X, whoops, and the Supercharger. Or no. Or do they want everything turned off? It would have been, what? Both of the dashes and your charge. Yeah. I think that was what it was. This area, most of the time, especially with those things on the screen, and they're like everywhere, you can't use a huge portion of your upgrades. And you're basically going through this with like grapple and like non-charge shot, and it's horrendously difficult. And my complaint was that I just don't like an area that's difficulty is basically forcing you, like, if you're not allowed to use it, I'd rather they generate an aura to where the stuff doesn't work. And they can be grayed out in a different way on the bottom of the screen. You know, like maybe like highlight in red or something like that. But just damaging you sucks. Damaging you for accidentally pressing a button sucks. So this area was maddening when I first did it. And that's why I'm going to reserve whatever my next stream is for this, because this is horrendously rough. So this is we're here. The terror is only just beginning. So the funny thing is, I almost kind of want to stop and listen to the music. I'm not going to, but I had been listening to the music for this on repeat for a few days. This area is horrendously tough. What kind of game is this? Think like Super Metroid. Although obviously a much smaller character, lower pixel density or whatever, but this game is I would call I don't think I've seen anything I would consider to be nothing. I don't think I played any Metroid-style game that could hold a candle to Super Metroid besides this one. In terms of like the structure of the world, the good usage of your abilities, the detail and the structure of the map. A lot of side stuff. I mean, this is optional. This is a new area. This was added after the game was released. This area requires you to turn off your abilities, because if you don't, if you use any dashes or charge shots, the enemy over here, well, I actually have the charge shot just to get in here. I need, yeah. If I charge shot in the next screen, I'll take damage. Because that creature will shoot me. So there's some notes here. Been able to study these weird creatures from afar. It seems that they react violently to strong bursts of energy in their vicinity. In fact, I got to see that firsthand when a guard tried to use their charge shot on one. I'm fairly sure trying to dash past them would be met with a similar response. So now, like, you're basically playing like a much weaker version of your character as a result. So notice I can't dash here either. Well, I can probably dash in this screen, right? But I'm gonna have to be really cognizant of that, because I don't like. The moment I do, I'm gonna take a hit. So I'm probably gonna turn these things back on. I'm not gonna keep the supercharger on. I gotta have to be able to charge through this though. Well, I guess what they're trying to tell you to do. Let's play this according to how I think they want me to do this. No, I don't know how they would actually expect you to run through this normally. Yeah. You can turn your abilities on and off, and it becomes really important even later than this, let alone right now. We've locked all the emergency doors to keep those weird creatures out. Hopefully, that'll ensure our safety until we can contact some passing ship. The emergency system of this outpost isn't very top-notch, though. As far as I know, anyone can lift the lockdown. Now that I think of it, let's hope those creatures don't find that out. These orb-shaped artifacts we found seem to draw certain kinds of creatures near them. They seem to appear from thin air, and disappear just as easily, like real-life ghosts. To me, the phenomena of this sort already justify the costs of our research. However, we need to be more careful not to handle the artifacts near each other. We mustn't take any unnecessary risks. So, this area is like not part of the main map, of course. And there's a couple of those. So like, this is one of them, and it's out to here at least. This is another one, like another orbiting. I think this is an orbiting portion of an attachment or something, like a side, or like a ship, I think, that you teleport onto. And this, on the other hand, is way out there. So it's not part of the normal station you're in. And, yeah, like I can't conveniently use all my abilities. I would want to try to dash through some of this stuff, but I'm trying to avoid all the enemies that are going to try to shock me. That's what made this so tough, right? Because, like, normally you have so many more options to help you out, and now you just don't. And in fact, I want to, at some point I will be, yeah, that's the way down, but I don't want to do that yet. So, later on in this game, there's a other area you can go to. There's a few of them. where your abilities were basically a key code system, and I don't want to spoil it too much, so I'll just leave it at that. We locked the orbs we found away, separate from each... We locked the orbs we found away, separate from each other. Even though we couldn't figure out what exactly was taking place, it felt too dangerous to keep them together. From the vague results of our research, I've inferred that these orbs must be transmitters of some kind. These strange supernatural-like events we've recorded tend to cluster around them, as if drawn to them. Furthermore, the proximity of other such orbs seems to amplify this clustering. Oh, also, by the way, I've already basically gotten the normal ending to the game, but there is so much more, and that's, like, I've done a bit that is not even drawn on the map. I've done a bit of the post-game content. This is some of it. Oh, this is, yeah, I need to... I don't know if I can turn my abilities back on here, but I'm pretty confident this is a boss fight, and I don't remember whether or not I can turn the shit back on or not. Oh, no. Yeah, no, this isn't a boss fight. No, these are the orbs I need to turn on. Oops, no, not that. The controls in this game are a little weird. The fire button is your accept button most of the time. Oh, hold on, before you do anything. Oh, I think it's the right one. Let me see. Yeah. I've labeled that source wrong in my OBS. That one, that one, that one. B. Okay. Just trying to not get killed when I do this. Okay, yeah, these are all disabled for now. I think you could hit a point. Turn that back on. I think you can get up here. I'm trying not to leave the screen though. It's kind of the hard part I'm in right now. Oh, yeah, this is a better way to go, I think. I'm not gonna be able to get up there without the dash booster. I don't know. Well, let me find out. I don't know if this one's gonna shock me if I do it. Aha, okay, that will allow me up there. Aha, yes. So, some places I'm safe on. Others I'm not. It's surprising that despite the disaster reports we've received... It's surprising that despite the disaster reports we received until a while ago, the teleports still work. In fact, as far as we can see, the whole station is fully electrified, which makes no sense. I wonder what's going on there. Not that any of us will go and check. It would be way too dangerous. Gotta re-enable this, though. So yeah, I can like leave here and come back. And this gives me like a convenient save. Alright. Oh, you're still here too. So I need to... Does that open up? No, I can get in there. Oh, those are dash blocks. Right. Hmm. Maybe they're saying it's safe to dash here. Does this just give me all my dashes? No, it just allows me to dash more. Because, like, what you would want to do is do this. But I can't do anything here yet. Okay, so none of this stuff is accessible for me right now, but I have freedom in this room. I don't think I have freedom in this room, though. No, I do. That's what's going on. I am allowed to go through some of this stuff. But this is where I can't. The moment I do anything there, so yeah, you have to turn them on and off. It doesn't leave the dash booster on, and it's probably the supercharge because it's probably just these two, and the dash booster V. Oh, okay, so supercharger even without charge shot, we'll still do it. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, so once they're dead, you're fine. Like, now I can dash as much as I want. I always thought you could do stuff here. No, guess not. Hey Dyson, it's getting there. I'm most of the way through the game. This area I know is gonna be tough, and I don't remember it very well, so I feel like I'm in a bad shape here. I'm in a bad way until I get this somewhat memorized. Gotta find. I can't. So the security doors here. Oh, you can go up from. You can go up from the. Yeah, let's see that. Well, I can't infinite dash in many of the rooms here, so I gotta be careful. Keep that on. I need my charge though. What did I just disable? Oh, I left it on. Oh, that's not the teleporter I want to. I should have saved. Well, more practice, I guess. Oh, these stay dead, though. Did they always stay dead? Okay, those don't attack you as well. That's good to know. When you're... Okay, I have more freedom, more leeway than I thought I did. Oh, it's up here is where I need to go.